This is a PGA starter set. It comes with a driver, a mid-range, and of course a putter. And today we are at Wilsons Park to see how good or just how bad these things really are. Hole 1 is about 150 feet, dead straight. A great hole to start out with these funky looking discs. Oh, it's a dead straight flyer, baby. Oh, I kind of launched it actually. As soon as I saw these discs in Ross for $6 for 3 discs, I was like, I have to try them. I've never seen them before. I thought it was super interesting that it's PGA disc golf discs. Like, what? The mid-range almost feels better in my hand to putt with. We won't do it. We're gonna putt with what they call the putter, which is basically just a plastic plate here. Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna fly just like a polecat, just dead straight, throw it at the basket and hope it goes in. All right. I'd have to say these discs have to be in the 150 gram category here. They feel ultra light in the hand. Unfortunately, they don't really tell you anything on the disc. Like there is nothing on the disc other than that little PGA stamp. No weight, no name, just driver, mid-range, and putter. Hole 2 is gonna be a par 3 at 220 feet. I am slightly curious if I can actually forehand this driver. Ultra domey, once again, rock hard. There's no pushing that plastic in. Oh my gosh, it's an immediate roller. What the heck? I had to throw that the softest that I possibly could and it still turned into a roller, so I would have to say forehands are gonna be out of the question here. And I'm really hoping that it doesn't fly like that on the backhand, because then I'm really stuck with the putter in mid-range. Maybe I can redeem myself with a little putter forehand. Nope. And I have a tree right in my way now, which is honestly just fantastic. Go. Oh, even when it hits the basket, it makes a weird noise because the plastic is so freaking hard. That's a quick little bogey. Probably doesn't help much that there's wind today. And I'm throwing these super lightweight discs that I have no idea where they're gonna go. Hole 3 is gonna be 220 feet, dead straight, although I am gonna take this hyzer gap because it looks a little bit safer. See how the mid-range does on a little hyzer angle. Oh, it's kind of beautiful actually. Why is that flying so nicely? Get in the basket. Oh my God, imagine if we just ace with these discs. Wow, that was incredible. If I'm gonna judge anything off the forehand that I threw back there with the driver, the mid-range might have more stability than it. Oh my God, it finally stuck. Let's go. First birdie of the day. Hole 4 is gonna be 250 feet, dead straight. We're gonna give this driver another chance here, maybe put on a lot of hyzer and just see how it goes. Oh my gosh. Cut roll to the basket maybe. That is actually ridiculous. I probably threw that thing like this, like spike hyzer angle. I'm gonna have to throw the mid-range now because we have to decide if this thing is gonna be more stable. I think it is. Yeah, you can actually rip the mid-range. It just goes straight. The mid actually flies pretty nicely. That driver flies horribly. I don't know if we'll throw it again this round because it's just gonna be a roller every time I throw it. That actually might be the most understable disc that I've ever thrown. Drop. This is a real tester putt with this plastic plate here. Go. Why does it lift like that? Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed that you even had to see that, but it is what it is. That's what happens, so here we go. We got hole 5 here at 420 feet. You can bet that I'm not going with that driver again, so we're gonna throw the mid-range as hard as we can. I think we should be able to get par on this one. Oh, I slipped, but it doesn't matter because we're just trying to put it straight. That should be fine. Everything but the driver, I really don't mind so far. You just can't trust the driver. I don't know if you can throw it slow enough and high enough, to be honest with you. But the mid-range is flying really nicely, dead straight, a little bit of a flip up. The putter that I want to keep calling a polecat has some stability to it. You can throw it, it putts dead straight. So honestly, those two are not bad. The driver, it sucks. I'm curious to try and go putter in from here. Maybe I should throw mid-range, I'm not sure. Might have thrown it too far. No, it's gonna die at the basket. Yes. Hole 6 is a blind 360 foot par 3. We can't get there with the disc we have, so of course I'm gonna go with my favorite driver now. This PGA mid-range. We're just gonna throw one dead straight and then hopefully we can get up and down for par. Oh my goodness, that's a rip with that thing. It's so stable. It's actually not a bad disc. Like, what? I would be kind of curious to get another one of these sets and see if the discs are kind of consistent or if they're just all over the place. Like, if I get a new one, is the mid-range gonna be extra flippy and then the driver is gonna be stable, or what? I keep kind of short arming the freaking putter here. Coming up a little bit short on this par 3. I just like to give myself a challenge on the putt. Oh, let's go. Come on. Hole 7, par 4 at 400 feet. You know what time it is. Sorry it's super loud. Little mid putter action, a little bit of a tailwind. Sit down. Are you kidding me? I bombed it that time. Unfortunately, my mic went out. So this is actually my birdie putt because it's a par 4. You can see it. I get excited because that's the first birdie of the day. Moving on, 180 footer with the putter, and oh my gosh, I think this thing was going in the whole way. Look at my face there, just in shock. Like, why can't you just go in? All that to take a par, oh my goodness. 270 foot, par 3 for the final hole of the day. Here I'm just ripping the mid-range, and that mid-range honestly is pretty good. And just for your guys' sake, I ripped the putter and the driver. Kind of got a hold of the putter, tried to rip that a little bit too hard. And this driver, I thought I threw so softly, and it still just rolled over. The putt for birdie. And then here I'm just saying I like the mid and putter, and the driver sucks. Subscribe.